So the next important crop is cardamom. Important spices is cardamom. Okay, and cardamom is a native of India, and it is important commercially as a spice. Cardamom is also known, its scientific name is Editeria cardamomum. Now, this plant, it belongs to the family Zingiberraceae, and it is known by these names in India: Chota Ilach and Choti Ilaichi. So that is the vernacular name of the plant. Now, as I said, that cardamom is a native of India, and it is important commercially as a spice, and it is also known as the queen of spices. Okay, India is the leading country, and it occupied by 70% of the world production, and it is also cultivated in other countries such as Sri Lanka, Tanzania, Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and Guatemala. So these are the other countries which cultivate this crop. And in India, its cultivation is restricted in the hilly forests of Western Ghats of Karnataka, Kerala, and Tamil Nadu, and they covers an area of 86,000 hectares with an annual production of 2,300 to 2,800 tons. So the morphological characters of the plant, of the cardamom plant: Elitaria cardamom, it belongs to the family Zingiberraceae, and the plants, they are herbaceous with subterranean rhizomatous stem. In this figure you can see the rhizomatous stem, that is the rhizome, where having the shallow roots. Okay, these are the roots which are coming out from the stem. It has a shallow roots, and also the the aerial pseudostems, this green part above. Okay, these are the stems. The aerial pseudostems, they develop from this rhizomatous stem. And how they are formed? They are formed by overlapping leaf sheath. Okay, so you can see these pseudostems, they are formed by the overlapping leaf sheaths, and they are about 2 to 4 meter in height. And the leaves of this particular plant here, they are distichous, meaning they are arranged alternately. As you can see in this figure, they are arranged alternately in two opposite rows. Okay, so they are distichous. Short petiole, you can see here they have short petiole, and they are linear and also lanceolate. Why? Because you can see in this diagram they are tapering towards to a point, okay, at each end. So they are lanceolate. And also the inflorescence is panicle. The inflorescence is panicle, and it develops from the base of the pseudostem. You can see here these white flowers here. So the inflorescence, it develops from the base of the pseudostem, and it bears these white flowers. The fruits, that is the commercial cardamom. It is small triangular capsules. You can see here small triangular capsules containing about 15 to 20 seeds inside. Okay, and these seeds, they have a very special flavor. Now the climate, in India, actually the cardamom, it grows in the evergreen forest of Western Ghats. Okay, having warm and humid conditions. And the plant, it grows best at an elevation of 600 to 1500 meters in tropical forests, having a well-distributed rainfall of about 150 centimeter, and the temperature, it ranges from 10 degrees to 35 degrees centigrade. And the growth of the plants, it is usually affected by wind and drought. So these are the two factors which affect the growth of the cardamom plant. So next, coming to the cultivation, well-drained rich soil, okay, the well-drained rich forest loams, and also a red good textured laterite soil with plenty of humus. They are suitable for the cultivation of the plant, and as the plants, it cannot withstand the excess soil moisture of waterlogging. Therefore, the good drainage is very essential for the growing of the plant. Now, propagation, it is either done by suckers or preferably by the seeds. Now, propagation by suckers, in this process, you can see in this figure, these are the suckers, okay. Suckers, the vigorous vertical growth which are coming out from the root. You can see here the vigorous vertical growth which are coming out from the root. So propagation by suckers, in this process, actually the 3 to 5 bulbs of clump of about 6 to 12 months, 6 months to 2 years old, okay, collected from those high yielding varieties, are from high yielding healthy stocks. They are planted in each pits and then covered with soil. So that is propagation by suckers. Now coming to the propagation by seeds, the seeds, they are collected from the major capsules, that is those preferably from second or third picking, that is from the disease free high yielding plants, okay, with compact panicle. And after washing with water, the seeds are mixed with ash and they are dried in the shade for 2 to 3 days. And before sowing, the nursery soil, it should be fertile and rich in humus, and after sowing, the bed should be watered twice a day. So the germination, it will start in about a month. Okay, it will start in about a month, and it can continue for a month or more. And these nursery beds, they are provided with proper shade by polythene or by anything, okay, by polythene or by anything as available in the local area. And actually, before planting the forest bed, it should be cleaned properly by removing all the undergrowth and also the trees and the trees which are unsuitable for providing shade. In case of insufficient shade, if there is an insufficient shade, quick growing trees are planted for the temporary shade, and tall spreading trees for giving permanent shade. And also the seedlings, they are tied with wooden sticks, as you can see in this figure, okay. The seedlings, they are tied with wooden sticks to enable the plants to remain erect. And the seedlings of 1 to 2 years, they are planted in the month of June to July, or in the month of September, October. Now coming to the harvesting and yield. Although the plants, they produce fruits in the 3rd year after transplanting, but the commercial production, it starts from the 4th year onwards, okay. It starts from the 4th year, and flowering, it starts from April to May, which may continue up to August to September. And the formation of fruits, it takes about around 3 to 4 months, and they remain mature at an interval of 30 to 40 days, okay. So the around 5 to 6 times harvest is generally taken in each year. And October and November, they are October to November, it is the peak harvesting time in most of the areas, cultivated areas. So the capsules are harvested along with the peduncle before they are fully ripened, okay. And the average yield, it varies from 100 to 150 kg per hectare of land. So after harvesting, now curing is done. Okay, and curing is done through the process, following the process which consists of drying, then rubbing, winnowing, sorting, bleaching. All these, they involve these are the process which involve in curing. Now after harvest, the capsules, they are dried by any one of the following process. Okay, that is sun drying, which takes to about 3 to 5 days, or they are dried in specially built drying house. Okay, the specially built drying house, and in this process radiated heat is used and takes only about 2 days for drying. Okay, it takes about only 2 days. Now after drying, the capsules, they are rubbed by any of the following process, either by hand or on a rough coir matting, on a rough coir matting, okay, which, or on a wire mesh. And after rubbing, winnowing is done to remove the unwanted plant parts. Here winnowing means they will use the blown, they will use the current of air, okay, to blow away to remove the unwanted plant parts. Now after winnowing, the process of sorting is followed. Okay, after winnowing, you can see that it is followed by sorting of the capsule according to the size, and during sorting, two qualities are maintained according to the need of the market. These green capsules, okay, the green capsules, they are this quality, it has a demand in some foreign market to preserve the green colors. What did they do? Actually, the fresh harvested capsules, they are soaked in 2% washing soda, okay, washing soda for 10 minutes, dried to less than 19% moisture level, and then they are stored in gunny bags, okay, which are lined with polythene. Whereas the second part, that is the bleached capsule, this quality is developed by exposing the dried capsules to sulfur dioxide. And the last part, this one, we come to the uses. Now this particular spice, it is a valuable spice, and again this spice is used in different preparations like curries, meat, pickles, and so many other food preparations. And the seeds, they are used in masticatory, with or without bitter leaf. They are used as carminative, and the oil, which is obtained through the process of distillation, it is used for flavoring beverages. Okay, so these are the recommended varieties, the common varieties, okay, grown in India. And in addition, certain other varieties which are cultivated in small areas are Bijapur, Kanilam, and Manzarabad. And also there are other 5 different varieties which have been developed, okay, and has already been released for cultivation. Now this cardamom plant, it is also infected by the microorganisms as well as the insects. So these are some of the diseases caused by the microorganisms. The clum rot caused by a fungi, that is Pythium species, then the marble or cattle disease, forky disease, and mosaic streak. These are caused by different species of viruses. And the insect pests which used to infect the cardamom plant, they are cardamom weevil, okay, caused by this particular insect, that is Prodeoctus hematicus, and cardamom thrip caused by Scirtothrips cardamomi. Then the turmeric shoot borer caused by Dicococcus punctiferalis, and the hairy caterpillar, that is Euterot canariaca. Okay, so these are the different insect pests which infect the cardamom plant, and these are the disease caused by the microorganisms.